Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's your girl Blossom Hives, and thank you very much for subscribing to my channel, and I really appreciate that and your likes. And if you've not subscribed, please guys subscribe to my channel and click on the notification button so that whenever I post new videos you are going to see them. Thank you very much, and I love you so much. So on today's episode I want to show you how you can cut this beautiful cape top you are seeing on your screen. Yes, a peplum cape top, and we are going to use pattern paper to draft it out so that you can use it on your own. And guys, we are only going to do the upper part today. We are not going to, I'll show you later how you can get your peplum, and you can use any type of peplum, either 360 or 720 or the 1440. So but today we are going to cut only the upper part, and in order to do that, we are going to do the front first. This is the first, this is the front, and I've already folded my pattern paper into two. I've already folded it into two. So, and the first thing to do, okay, let me show you the measurements that we are going to need. We are going to need the back, and for this I'm using 16 back or shoulder, anyhow you want to call it. And the second one is the half length, and for this we are using 17. And the third one is the waist, and we are using 36. So these are what we are going to make use of today. And like I said, this is the front part. So, and I said the half length is going to be 17 inches, but it's going to, as you can see on the screen, it has a band. So, and the band is 2 inches. So that means we'll measure the 17 inches. This is our 17 minus 2 inches for the band. So this is going to give us 15 inches. And let me just roll it out so that you can see it. So this is the half length, 17 inches, and this is the band, and this is our half length, 15 inches. So the next thing to do is to take the shoulder measurements or the back measurements. I told you we are going to be using 16, and 16 divided by 2 is going to be 8. So this is 8 inches. But if you look at the cape very well, you are going to see that the shoulder is extended, is longer than your normal shoulder. So we are going to add additional 4 inches. Yes, or anyhow you want it. You might decide to reduce the extension, or you make it longer, but for this video we are using 4 inches. Then the next thing to do is to come here on the waistline and measure on the half length line and measure your waist. The waist we are using is 36 inches, and 36 divided by 4 is going to give us 9. How is it 4? This is the front part, and I said we folded it into 2. The back also, we are going to fold it into 2, and that gives us 4. So you are going to divide your waist measurements by 4, and that gives us 9. So, but if you look at the top very well, you can see that at the side, it's not, the back and the front are not kissing. There's a a 2 inches or 1.5 inches gap between the front and the back at the side or your waist area. So that means we are going to remove 1 inch from the front and 1 inch from this back in order to achieve that gap. So that means we are removing 1 inch. So we are going to connect this to this. So guys, like I said, I just joined these parts to this part, and the next thing to do is to add half an inch allowance to this place and this side. That is the seam allowance. For this side, we are going to add half an inch to join the band. We are going to draw out the band later. And here also, we are also going to add half an inch for seam allowance. So after doing that, guys, this is what you get. And the next thing to do is to just cut it out so that we can place it on the back. So guys, before we cut it out, don't forget that we also need half an inch allowance here. So for now, I'm going to leave this part. I'll leave it like this and place it on the back. Then when we are ready to cut the neck, then we'll deal with this place. So guys, this is what I have. As you can see, I've already taped it on the back. And the next thing to do is to take the neck measurements. And for the neck, we are going to be using, for the front, we are going to be using 3.5 inches by 3 inches. Remember that the neck is like half collar neck, bishop collar neck. So for the front, 3.5 by 3 inches, and for the back, 3.5 by 1.5 inches. Yeah. So this is for the back, and this is for the front. So guys, we have to cut. Okay, so before we cut out the neck, and the next thing to do is to add the half an inch seam allowance to this upper part. But before we do that, look at the shoulder. We are going to add the shoulder slant, because it's not just going to be like this straight. No, to be. And don't forget that assuming we are using the normal shoulder, we would have removed just 0.5 inch, but now it is extended outward, and that means it's going to be deeper than 0.5. So for this video, I want to use 1.25. You can use 1.25, you can use 1.5. It depends on how low you want it to be. So I'm using 1.25, and I'm going to connect it to the neck here. Yes, this is how it's going to look. And the next thing to do is to add seam allowance. Now the seam allowance that you want to add is going to be doubled. The first one is half an inch to turn the lining, and the second one is another half an inch to join the shoulder, the front and the back together. So that means we are adding 1 inch allowance. 1 inch allowance. Yes, 1 inch allowance. And the next thing to do is to just join these three points together and extend your neck up. So this allowance, you can see that the depth of the neck is already increased, but don't worry guys, you are still going to make use of the allowance later, and it's going to come back to normal. So this is what we have, and the next thing to do is just to cut it out. And this is the zip allowance, guys. 2 inch. I left 2 inches for the zipper allowance. So the neck to what you are doing here is going to extend to this place and cut out. So guys, after cutting, this is what you have. I slitted the back open, the zip allowance open. Then I want to remove this and come back to the front. We still have some things to do on the front. So this is the front part. Now don't forget that we did not use the balls, the under balls, because we don't need it. It's going to be an open cape. It's open. It's going to be like this. It's going to be open. But and then don't forget that I told you that at this side, the front and the back are not going to be kissing. So the next thing to do, guys, is By the time, because we slanted this area and it's not going to have any darts, so the next thing to do is, we've not we are not done with the neck here. The next thing to do, as you can see that the front area is open, so we are going to need half an inch here to open it, because they are not kissing. So this half an inch, we are going to connect it to the neck area. So just connect it. So when you connect it, this is what you have, and you are going to cut it out. Then okay, so when you cut, this is what you are going to have. And by the time you want to join, you will need to add like a dart, side dart at this side. So you measure 1 inch upward. This is your 1 inch upward and 4 inches inward. Just slant it a little bit like this. This is your 4 inches upward. So you draw out your dart. That's half an inch here and half an inch here, and connect it. So guys, this is where you are going to have your dart, not here normally that we used to have that at the middle. No, you are going to add it, have it at the side here. You just hold your 1 inch dart here. Then you will turn all your materials with your fusible lining. So you will turn it with your lining and iron it, press it very well, and join everything together. So guys, I'm still going to show you how you can join everything together. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope the video has been helpful. If so guys, please don't forget to give a thumbs up to the video. Follow my Instagram page, Blossom Hives, and also guys, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much, and see you soon. Bye.